Hi friends, time today for us to come out with the AFM strategy for your Jan 26 exam. Uh, I hope all your preparation is going in full swing. You are really geared up to write your exams. Another 3 months, you can say, excluding the festival holidays and other things, 3 months of solid preparation we have for either a single group or both the groups. And some of you would have written your September exam, and for you also it is time to now get back to writing, starting preparation. I think you have taken the needed rest. Now you'll have to start again, start running. In case you have written one group, you will have to prepare for the other group. Now if I take the strategy here, first you will have to decide how many hours can you spend for the AFM subject. It all depends on whether you're writing one group or you're writing both the group. My strategy will tell you exactly what you can do. Let us keep it as 90 days, 90 effective days. And I would ideally want, if there are 90 days excluding your holidays which are there, some days you may not have the full energy. 10 hours, 10 hours you will have to study effectively every day. 10 hours you'll have to study effectively every day. 90 days, 900 hours. Very realistic number I'm giving. This 900 you may have to split for three subjects or five or six. IBS also needs some amount of preparation looking at the kind of paper which it has been coming. So you will have effectively 900 by 3 or 900 by 6 depending on whether you're writing one group or two group. In that also, some subjects you may have to give more hours, some subjects you have to give lesser hours. AFM, whatever strategy I am talking about, effectively you may need 150 to 200 hours for the AFM, which whatever I am talking about. If you can give that 150 to 200 hours, assuming you've already gone for one set of classes and you are done with the classes and you're ready. In case you're yet to do classes, then whatever I'm talking about as revision will become your regular preparation, and you will spend around 150 to 200 hours. And if you're writing only one group, you may even increase the amount of time which you give for AFM. Now, how should I do my revision or order of preparation? See, if you are going to do classes now only, then whatever the faculty says, please follow that. If you take my classes, in the classes I would go in that order. Regular classes are for around 180 hours. So in 180 hours, you complete your preparation in the classes itself and maybe spend some extra time outside the classes. But in case you are not taking classes or you are already done with the classes and now you are getting into the mode of revision. If you are getting into the mode of revision, this strategy is more applicable for them. If you are doing first time preparation, you will have to watch regular classes. And if you are doing second and third time preparation, but you are not confident, then you can watch even a fast track class of mine or any other faculty. That's your wish. Now, what is the order of preparation? This is the order I always tell students. There's a block 1, there's a block 2, there's a block 3 and block 4. And this strategy has been working for all the past attempts, will obviously work for the coming attempts also. Security valuation is the first chapter. Security valuation, business valuation, mergers and acquisition, mutual fund. This 4, you can decide the order among the 4. You can do, maybe if you are confident, I normally start with mutual funds whenever I take class. So whichever way you want to do, you can just swap this order and start your preparation. But these 4 chapters are the starting. Can be started with mutual funds, can be started with security valuation, can be started with business valuation, can be started with mergers and acquisition. How many hours should I give? Security valuation topic, my feel you will need 20 hours of solid preparation. 20 hours of preparation would be needed as far as this area is concerned. Security valuation, you keep that many hours in mind and then do your preparation. Security valuation has a lot of things. There is an equity valuation, there is a bond valuation, there is a buyback, there is also something on your money market instrument, there is convertible instrument. So 20 hours gives solid time. If you give that amount of time, this area can get over in a good level of preparation you can do in security valuation. 20 hours dedicate to this chapter. Then come to mergers and acquisition. Again, I'm talking about number of hours because students want guidance on number of hours. How many hours should I spend on every area? They normally want that guidance because they want to then compare with how much hours they are taking. Business valuation, I feel 10 hours of time would be needed. This will help you in covering variety of areas in business valuation. We have area called as economic value added. We have multiple methods of valuation. We have distressed companies, startup company valuation. I feel this time ICI may test startup company valuation and distress valuation because it hasn't been tested for a long time after even starting giving it in the syllabus. So there is a possibility of a distressed company valuation or a startup valuation getting tested in exam as far as your business valuation. Mergers and acquisition, I feel 5 hours is more than sufficient. It has one standard format, that is how you calculate the number of shares to be allotted, post merger EPS, post merger MPS. Then there is something on weighted average swap ratio, but very limited concept. And even mutual funds, I feel 5 hours is sufficient. This should be your block 1. I am not allotted number of hours based on marks alone, but I feel this is the amount of time you may have to dedicate. 20 hours for security valuation, 10 hours for mergers and acquisition, 5 hours for M&A, 5 hours for mutual funds. Increase, decrease, it all up to you. So what you can do is you can then prepare your timetable. In the timetable, when you prepare for AFM along with other subjects, AFM please give 20, 10, 5, 5. That's the order. 20 hours for security valuation, 10 hours for business valuation, 5 hours for M&A, 5 hours for mutual funds. Then move to block 2 where you will do the deadly block. This is a deadly block and a little bit of a trouble block for few people. Forex, derivatives and portfolio. Forex, derivatives and portfolio. Some challenges keep coming in this area. So you may have to spend little bit extra time. The first block we are spending around 40 hours. Second block maybe 50 hours will be spent here. Forex 20 hours, derivatives 15 hours and portfolio 15 hours. If you can spend this amount of time in this block, you will be in a position to complete block 2. First complete block 1 in 40 hours, slight up and down is fine. Then go with block 2, complete that in 50 hours. Please follow the guidance which I am giving, exactly follow this. You will be in a position to complete your AFM. This is all revision discussion, okay? So 20, 15 and 15 hours, give dedicated time. What should you prepare and all, as we proceed, I'll explain. Then do block 3, which is theory preparation. I have a summary theory material. You can go through the summary theory material. Give special attention. Again, I'm repeating, special attention to chapter 15, 7, 1, 2 and 4. If you look at, this is how marks have been there. This I had discussed in another video. Chapter 1, looking at the last MTPs and exams, 24 marks in the last some 6-7 papers were there. Then chapter 2, 16 marks. Chapter 4 was 14 marks. Chapter 7 was 28. And these are theory questions, just the theory question discussion. These were the theory questions. May 25 exam, MTP of May 25, November 24 exam, November 24 MTP, May 24, and even the latest one, the September one, questions came only from these 5 chapters. So pay special attention to this. If you dedicate 10 hours, you should be in a position to complete this in a good manner. In case you are not able to do this alone, you can stretch it also to 15 hours, 10 to 15 hours, because in case you're not confident on the theory part, you may spend little bit more time also. It is okay, worth spending that time, but you can focus on the summary material and the theory videos which have been uploaded by me. This is on block 3. Now your confidence level should increase significantly. Reason is block 1 was for around 44 marks. Block 2 is around your 37 marks and block 3 14 marks. So put together around 90-95 marks we have already covered. Then comes the last block where lesser attention is to be given, because students end up spending a lot of time on this block. Less time you spend and complete it. Capital budgeting 5 hours, international financial management only 3 hours, There are only 2-3 concepts are there in this chapter. You focus on those concepts, that what discount rate should I do? How do I convert cash flows from one currency to another currency? How do I include inflation in the cash flow calculation? So 3 hours. Interest rate risk management may take time. Security valuation 2 hours. Risk management only 1 hour. Not even 1 hour I feel. But okay, this much time you can spend in the last block. Last block we are doing lesser preparation because the focus is not there in that block. Exam question can come from anywhere. Now if you look at the total, I spent around 40 hours here, 50, 90 hours. Theory 10 to 15 could be 100, 105 hours. And the last block took away another 15 hours, 120 hours. 120 hours is what I see as the revision timeline for you to complete all of this. For you to complete all of this, this much should be sufficient. Now, what should I see? Because you will have to tell us that you have told us what chapters to prepare, what order to prepare, all that is fine. Now, what should I prepare? Which questions do I see? Now, here, block 1, I'll keep it as study material questions, priority material, study material, priority material, and maybe last T attempt, or let me call it as MTP RTP. Block 1, try to do your study mat questions or the priority material question, your wish. You do one of them. Study material questions or the priority material question along with 3 attempts. 3 attempts of MTP RTP. 3 attempts MTP RTP and suggested answers you have to see for block 1. Last 3 attempts including the exam attempt which you are going to write, January exam and maybe the September exam and maybe the May exam. 3 attempts, and if time permits you can increase it. Block 2, 2 attempts. Block 1, block 2, block 3 is theory, and block 4 no need to see MTP RTP, just focus on your priority material and study material question. The priority material will be released by me. I have already released an earlier priority material. You can go through that also, or the new priority material I'll release it in few days. You can go through the new priority material or the old priority material. I leave it to you. That is your wish. But 3 attempts MTP RTP and suggested answers for block 1. 2 attempts MTP RTP and suggested answers for block 2. MTP RTP is covered in my Google Drive link. I'll share the link of that where I redraft the solution. Students would be aware by now. So you can see 3 attempts of MTP RTP, 2 attempts of MTP RTP, and block 4 no need to see any MTP RTP. Don't even focus on that area. Let's not spend that much time there. And your theory preparation. So this is 120 hours. After this, what should I do? You should try to write 1 or 2 mock tests. 2 mock tests if you can write, it is great. 2 mock tests you should do. Whenever you are writing your mock test, you will do one more time kind of a preparation, which could take away another 20 hours and another 20 hours. 20 hours, 20 hours. Because you'll have to see how you can complete the entire AFM in 20 hours before writing the mock exam. Which mock exam shall I write? Best is ICI mock exam. Best is that. In case you are prepared by the time ICI conducts mock exam, write it. You are not prepared, don't worry, don't look at the mock test paper. Complete your preparation, download the mock test paper and write your exam. Download, don't do anything beyond this. 2 full test you write it along with your friend. Your friend can correct your paper, you can correct their paper, or there are portals which correct the MTP answers written by you. They may charge some 200 rupees. That is worth. You please enroll in those portal. They will not give question paper and all. They'll say you write ICI mock test only. You write them, they'll do evaluation and give you good comments. So that you can handle. This is the strategy for writing mock test, writing your completing your preparation around I feel 150 to 200 hours. Please do in this order of preparation. Theory you cannot ignore. Writing mock test is critical. 2 mock tests, write 2 mock tests. ICI mock test, don't write anything else. Don't waste time anywhere else. Write ICI mock test. That would be sufficient. Many times ICI asks similar questions only in exam. AFM exam papers have been off late very easy. I don't know when they'll ask a tough paper and all. Let's not worry about that. That's not in our control, because students keep thinking that a tough paper has to come. Yes, it has to come at some point of time, but it is beyond our control. So do the preparation in this order: 150 to 200 hours, block 1, block 2, block 3, block 4. I've given the number of hours. You can maybe note it down. Block 1, 20, 10, 5, 5. Block 2, 20, 15, 15. Block 3, 10 to 15. And block 4 put together 120 hours. 20 hours for writing mock test 1, 20 hours for writing mock test 2. 2 times revision will happen in this, and you can then go ahead and write your final exam. Go ahead and write your exam. In this stage, when you are doing your revision and all, you also mark down certain important questions which you have to do. Also, one more thing, students have been asking me that whether the revision would be conducted this time. I'm planning it. I will update about that in few days. In case there is a revision which is conducted, you will get clarity on that. It will be after ICA declares the results. After that only I'll conduct the revision, if at all I am conducting. Thank you, friends. If at all any other help is needed, you can please comment here. Thank you, guys.